Today we're headed out to the Anza Borrego Desert, where I'll be taking my son out on our first ever father-son trip. We plan to spend the weekend hitting the trails, looking for a great place to camp, cooking some hot dogs around the campfire, hanging out with some good friends, and of course having some great quality father-son time. Join me, my son, and some close friends as we explore the beautiful sandstone slot canyons and desert of Anza Borrego. I got distracted filming airing down my tires and I went too low, and Josh is being a pal putting some air back in my tires. Well, we're out on another camping trip. Josh, Ryan and Lexi, and then it's just me and the little man on this one. Me and Henry. Did Brooklyn decide to go to a birthday party instead of hang out with us? Yeah. So this is the first father-son trip, and it's gonna be my last camping trip before we have the baby, and so I've been wanting to get a little father-son trip in, and so really excited to be doing this with Henry this weekend. But we're all aired down and aired back up. About to hit the trail. Winter is the best time of year to come to this place, and on top of it, it was Super Bowl weekend, so in the past we've seen some crowds here, but I was thinking we were gonna have this place all to ourselves. We got a shock boot down. Well, that's done. Who needs these things anyways? So we're kind of looking for a campsite. Some of the places that I had marked were occupied, but one of our Patreon members, Josh, had sent me a waypoint in this area, and so we went to go check out where he stayed and kept checking, kind of going back that way a little bit. So we're kind of in that area right now. So thanks, Josh, for sending me that waypoint. We're kind of back here exploring down that wash a little bit more than where the waypoint was, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool little area. There is nothing like a beautiful golden hour in the California desert. As the sun started sinking just a little lower in the sky, we started making our way towards the center of the park. Henry was already a little tired from the day's adventure, and so while he was taking a rest, I thought it would be a good time to put in some miles. None of the waypoints that I had marked out prior to the trip as potential campsites panned out. Thankfully, Ryan had done some research as well prior to the trip, and he had marked what he thought would be an excellent campsite. We were excited to see what he had in store for us and took his word for it and made our way towards that area of the park.
Okay, I need Sutter Jeff.
Do you need guidance?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just need the Sutter Jeff.
The campsite was quite a find, but I gotta be honest, if I didn't know it was there, I would have driven right past it. But once you get real close, there were two clear trails that led up to this very secluded and private campsite. The other way up was much more technical, but this way was not bad at all. All right, we just got into camp, all set up now. About to start cooking some dinner with the little guy. We don't want to waste that water, bud. That's all we got. Okay, come on. We're gonna go cook some hot dogs tonight. And we're gonna do it simple. We just got some buns, some dogs, some condiments, some chips, some pasta salad. And we're just gonna do it over the little propane fire pit with these little sticks here that keep on ending up in the dirt. Josh is using the diesel heater because in Southern California we just had a ton of rain over the last week, and somewhere in Josh's tent there is a leak. Unfortunately, I guess I sold Josh a bad tent. And so got the diesel heater going, trying to dry it off. I'll let you guys know how that goes, but gonna get over here and we're gonna start cooking up some hot dogs. My goal for this weekend was just to make it as fun as possible. No. If you get too close up to the end, it'll be super hot and you'll burn your hands. So you want to keep it nice back here like Daddy's is. Like that, yep. You got it? Though our meals usually look a little bit different, it was really nice to do something nostalgic, like just cooking hot dogs over the campfire. Hot dogs ready?
Thanks, guys.
Dinner time. How's your grub, dude? Pretty good? There's something I've realized recently on these trips, and it's that I love camping, and I'm not an overlander. The trucks are great, the gear is awesome, off-roading is tons of fun, but at the end of the day, this right here is what it's all about for me. Getting out here in the outdoors, in these amazing places, with the people that I care about most, and even if it's just for the weekend, taking a moment to escape the toxic culture and society that surrounds us every single day and just get out here and breathe. Come on, let's go hang out. No one knows exactly how much time we're given on this earth, and no one knows exactly how many moments they'll have just like this with their kids. What I do know is that this lifestyle is special, and I'm so thankful for the many moments just like this one that I've been able to have with my kids. Well, good morning. Enjoying a little bit of coffee, hanging out with the little guy, enjoying some nice views out here in Anza Borrego from camp. Henry woke up pretty early, and so that kind of forced my hand to get up. Sleep was not that great last night. For some reason, I just couldn't fall asleep. Had the diesel heater, and that worked, and then all of a sudden at like 5 a.m., that shut off and I could smell exhaust in my tent, so not really sure what was going on in there. Killed the power on it just to be on the safe side, but from like that moment on didn't really sleep much. I don't think I fell asleep until like maybe like 2 or 3, so sleep was not great last night, but nevertheless beautiful morning up here, just kind of getting the day going. Didn't really like check in with you guys much yesterday. Spent a lot of time with the boy, just hanging out, making dinner, hanging out with everybody here, and just making the most of the weekend. The plan, I think, for the day is to kind of just hang out a little bit this morning, make some breakfast. We're probably going to do some exploring here, maybe go check out Sandstone Canyon, which I've shown before on this channel, and I don't know, maybe head out of here. It was just a one-nighter. This is the last trip that we're taking before the baby comes. And so really wanted to squeeze in one more trip. I almost didn't make it. I was so tired. We've done 3 trips in the last 4 weeks. And so it's just been go, go, go. And, you know, you mix normal life into that. It's kind of a lot sometimes. And I got to be honest, I'm ready to take a quick break before the baby gets here and then just enjoy the new addition to the family. Next time I head out on one of these trips, life's going to look a lot different. Get some eggs going. Hey bud, you ready to hit the trail? Yeah? Let's do it. High five. No? You leave me hanging? Boom, baby! Now last night, I said I love camping and I'm not an overlander. And what I mean by that is, you'll notice in these videos, we like to spend long mornings at camp and long evenings at camp. And though we'll do plenty of exploration and some off-roading, we don't spend all day on the trail putting tons and tons and tons of miles in. That's just not what I like doing. It's not something that I have time to do in my life right now. And at the end of the day, I'm looking for a break and some relaxation. And so I love doing some exploring. I love doing some off-roading, but I really am out here to just enjoy nature and the outdoors in my local area. I don't know what you call that, because maybe it's a little bit more than just camping, and it's definitely less than whatever overlanding is, but we fall somewhere in the middle, and that's just how we like doing it. There were 2 canyons that we wanted to check out, and both of them were fairly close to camp. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I really love camping. The exploring is fun and all, but really what I'm doing while I'm exploring is I'm just looking for more places to camp, and today's no exception. This was a really cool area that we checked out, and for sure, as you'll see in a minute, this place is definitely going on the list. What do you think, Henry? Would you want to camp here? So we're just hiking back to see how far this thing goes. But these like huge mud walls are awesome. Pretty cool find. Definitely gonna be marking this one on Onyx, and Patreon members, you'll be able to see this one. Pretty cool?
Yeah. Maybe just get away from the rock.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because it's kind of scary.
This little canyon was pretty cool, and I don't know how well the camera captured it, but these mud walls were enormous.
Dad, do you hear a monkey?
A monkey? It's a bird. You want help? You got it. Good job. Same way. Great job. No, don't run. Don't run. No need to run. We're not in a hurry. Well, this was pretty cool and definitely well worth the stop and the exploration. This would be a great like small campsite. I think we could all fit in here, but I could totally hang out for a day and just tucked away back in these big walls in this canyon. Super cool. We had one more area that we wanted to check out, and that of course was Sandstone Canyon. Now by far one of the most popular places that you can go in Anza Borrego, and honestly probably my favorite place I've ever taken my truck. It's a beautiful sandstone slot canyon that you can drive through, and as the farther you get back, the scenery just keeps on getting better and better.
Kind of rubbing on it. You're gonna come up. Tiny bit driver and straight through. There you go. Hold on. Here. Good. Yes. Great. Absolutely great. You're great. There you go, buddy.
Well guys, it was a fun weekend. Anza Borrego never disappoints. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. So I'd say going camping on Super Bowl weekend was a win. And I didn't even have to miss the game.
You'll find the ball, and that's